So we're going to start straight away. Okay. Hope you can hear me now. Hope you guys can hear me. Who said that was not hearing? So can you hear me now? So can you hear me? Reply in the chat if you can. Hope you can hear me now. Okay. Can you hear me now? Alright, I hope so. Okay, long time, Sue. Shall talk later. Let's first go to business. Shall chat later, but it's been a long time. Alright, we're going to resume with today's business. Okay. Alright. So we'll start. What is our project anyway? Microphone. I'm going to start recording. Mute your microphone. Okay, let's start. It's been 9-10 minutes now. Let's go straight to business. I'll start recording. Where is our timer? Where is our clock? It's here. Okay. Hello and how are you? My name is Muhindo Mubarak and I welcome you to our 11th lecture of creating a complete hotel management system. So we always do 40 minutes. I'll go ahead and start our timer. Without wasting time, let's go straight into today's business. So in the previous lecture, we were able to create the room. In the previous lecture, we were able to create the room, we were able to edit the room, and you remember we were able to delete the image of a room. See, I can be able to delete an image of the room and it will disappear. And we're also able to change the photo that is on the room. Okay, I'm able to change the photo of a room. So now in this lecture, in today's lecture, we're going to proceed from there and take it from there and proceed. What we're going to look at today, we're going to look at now the main listing. We're going to design our landing page. At this moment, we're going to focus on the customer placing an order and also maybe the listing of the product. So when you finish customer placing an order, we harmonize this order. Then we'll go back and do what, and now master the front end, okay, and do the final do the final mastering, just like how you see they do finishing on a house. So we shall do that when we finish like the main core logic of placing an order and manage the order, all those things. That's what we're going to begin with. So with that much said, let's go straight into today's business. Previously, we were able to do what? We were able to come here to rooms, edit the room. We were able to, for example, change the name of the room. All those things are able to do them, right? So let's go ahead and now work on the logic that I've just told you, the front end logic. So you know, when I shared with the basic code with you, that the one that you begin with, the base project code, I shared with you the template, and you can find those templates in the project that I gave you, in the code that I gave you. So that template is here. So that template is here. So in this template we have two main things. One thing, we have The first thing that we have in this template, we have an admin, okay, an admin HTML, and the second thing that we have in this template is the hotel template. So this hotel template is the front end of what we want to do in this particular project. So if you come here to hotel, and then you'll be able to see here, here, and then come here, you'll be able to see the template that we are talking about. Okay, so everything that you want is already here. So all of us, or I mean, all what you'll be doing is to give it now to give it live. Okay, so let's go straight into the business, right? So if I come here to our project and I click and I put stroke template, you'll be able to see this. If you download the project, then if you click on hotel 2, you'll be able to see the template that I'm talking about. So this is the template. Okay, so we're going to put this on our landing page, and then after putting this on the landing page, we're going to work on the headers and footers, and then we also work on the logic of putting the rooms here, and then after we go ahead and work on the logic of placing the order and checking out the order. So let's go straight into that. Let's go straight and we do that, right? So I hope this code you already have it for this particular template. Alright, so we want our landing page to be like this. So this template provides different landing pages. We have this one, we have this home 2. See, there is another one of this kind, okay, and then there is this one. So this one has this kind of image template. So over this one you can change them. These are news. So here we have another one. So you see, so there are different templates, okay, that you need. I think this is the one that we say that you're going to use. Here we begin with the landing page. Here you have the front text. At the front text, then you have the room listings. After the room listings, we have the extra services, and then the video, and then the facilities that we offer, and what are these? These are services, and then we have here the news section. I think this is the one that we're going to do. This is template number what? This is template number 3. So the home page number 3. So if we can give everything that is here, if we can give it life, everything that is here, if we can give it life, and we make every button that is here to be clickable, then we shall have come up with something that we think can be considered as a what? As a real complete project. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this number 3, and we're going to make sure that everything that is here, we give it life, and it should work. All right, so now next, what next? The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to do what? I'm going to check out this. Let's check out this number 4. This number 4, it's like this: the landing, then the rooms, and then the services. I think we should just go with 3. We should just go with 3 and make a target that every button that is in template 3 should be clickable and it should be working. So let's do that. Let's go with 3. All right. So now what we'll do, we'll just go to hotel 3. Okay, the layout, the third layout of the home page. So that's what I'm going to go with. So I'll go to that. So the name of the template is index HTML. Okay, so I'm going to find that where it is. So I'll come to a project and I come to template, and then hotel 2, and then come to demo, and then we come to number 3, which is here. This one. This is the template we're going to use. I can press Ctrl and hold it, and then press P. So by doing like that, you can be able to search into files. So if you paste there HTML3, you'll be able to do what? To see it. Alright, so this is the code that we're going to use. Okay, so let's face it and start approaching it. So I'll go to our index.php. That is the landing page of our main project. So let me collapse everything here. I'll collapse everything here. This is the button of collapsing everything. So I'll go to our index.php. This one here. This is the main page, the main landing page. So if you come here and then go to localhost HotelPro, if you go to your main project, this we're going to put now the landing. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll come to the template and say Ctrl A, Ctrl C. So I'll select everything and copy everything that is there, and then I come and put it here in our index.php. This is the index.php. So let me try to paste it there. So I paste it there. So after pasting it there, if I save, I come and refresh, Of course, we're going to see there the HTML, but it's going to be in a what? In a wrong structure. Why? Because I've not imported the CSS. The CSS is not in the right folder. So what we're going to do, let's look at this CSS, how it is organized, and to see if it will not conflict with the one that we already have in our asset folders, on our asset file. So here I see they have plugin the CSS and styles the CSS. Those are the two things that they have there. Plugin the CSS and style the CSS. I hope this is not there yet in our admin template that we are having. Let's go to the JS. So you have here stroke JS, you have jQuery, modernizer, price. I think still it will not contradict with what we have. So let's first import it and see what we're going to get. So I'll come here to public HTML, to hotel HTML. Remember our assets are here. These are assets. Okay. So come here to hotel HTML, and then come here to demo light, and then these are the folders. These are the asset folders. You have the folder of CSS, the folder of fonts, the folder of IMG, and the folder of JS. I believe all these are not here yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open this in my Finder, reveal in Finder. So you just go to the folder where it is. Okay. So let me open another instance. So it's the second instance. So we have here the template, and then here I'm going to have the project. So let me navigate to where my project is. My project is under htdocs, and then it is under HotelPro folder, and then this is where the project is. So I want to copy the CSS that are corresponding to the template that we're going to use. I want to put it in what? In my folder, right? In my assets folder. So let's check also here. Are they inside assets? Of course they should be inside assets. Let's see. See, okay, they have CSS, so the CSS is on top for them. They don't have those things of assets. Alright, it's okay, we can go with that. So what I'll do, I'll come here to HotelPro, and then come to Duru themes, and then come to demo, and then come to HTML, and then come to CPPA, and then come to light. So this is where the project is. So this is the MP4 file that they have been using when you click on the play. So you can also copy it. Let's just copy it. Let's copy these two and put it on the top of our project here. Let's just copy them in case they don't work for us. Still shall find a way out. So I put them out there. Alright, so let's go ahead and proceed. So this is demo light. So in this demo light, they have CSS folder, and then the fonts folder, and then the image folder. The rest are HTML. Okay, well and good. So I'm going to copy this folder of CSS as it is there. I copy it, and then I paste it in our HotelPro project, not inside assets but on the top of the project. So I just come here and paste it there. So our folder of CSS has been imported. We proceed. So we go ahead and copy fonts, and then come here on top of the folder. Of the project. I paste there fonts. So fonts are now imported. I go to IMG. So this IMG, they can be temporary. We can as well delete them. We can as well delete this IMG. So let me copy them just for the sake of demonstrating. Copy those, paste them here. So they are also imported. Let me see how heavy it is, because this can become heavy sometimes. They're just 7 MBs. Yeah, we can deal with 7 MBs. Alright, to proceed to, I think that's all. We proceed to JS. Yeah, JS folder is there. Copy this JS folder and paste it there. Alright, paste on top. So what have I done? I've just imported assets, CSS. I've just imported CSS folder, fonts folder, IMG folder, and the JS folder. So the folders that I've just copied and put in our project. So after, come and save here. Let's go ahead and try to refresh, and you see, if you try to refresh, boom, beautiful, everything has come. That is so beautiful. So this is our project, you see. So our project and everything has come. Or maybe you can just go to inspect and see if there is anything that is crying. So if you come here to inspect and go to console, of course there will always be something that is complaining. Go to console. Ouch. There are so many things that are complaining. These are on dark. I am dark.png. This dark.png logo is missing. I think we can bring it. Let's external.html is also missing. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this. Open in new tab. So it is dark.png. It's under img. Let's see if we can get it here. Press Ctrl P. Dark.png logo dark.png is not there. However, you can just simply go to img of your project and then look for this logo. Just duplicate it and then rename it as this dark.png, so you can reduce on these things that are complaining. So if I come and refresh, it is there. Let's go ahead and refresh. You see, it's gone. The error is gone. What else? This what else? What else is missing? We are missing external link, external.html. Let's see if also we can get this thing. So I'll just press Alt and P, Ctrl P, and paste it there. So it is there. It is there. The file is there. So let's try to copy it. So if I come here and say open in new tab, open in new, reveal. Okay, open in new tab. So it is inside. It's supposed to be outside. Total like outside the project. Let's try to push it outside the project and we'll see if it will help. So I'll come to outside the project. Okay, let's first try to put in the project external.html. So img. So come here to HotelPro on top of it. Let's try to put on top of the project and see if it will help. Ouch. So let's go ahead and get it. I don't know how I can find it. So external. It's not in here. Let's see where we get it here. It is inside. So it is on the top of the project. It is somewhere here. So I have hotel2 HTML. So let's see where it is. It is here. Hotel2. There is external. Alright, I can copy it and still paste it from the Visual Studio. Let me just say copy and come here and say paste. So I've just put it on the top of our project. Let's see if it has come. Of course it has not come. Let's go to where it is being called. This is taking much of our time, but it's okay because we are learning. Let's go where it's being called. So let me first remove these dots that are going backwards. Let me just remove all of them. Let's go ahead and try to refresh. If it fails, okay. I think it has come now. See, there are no more errors. So here, migrate is installed version 3. So there are no more errors. Okay, you see, there are no more errors. Everything is so beautiful, and we can do like this. Okay, let's try to play our video. I think the video is not coming, but we shall sort that. All right, so let's just focus on the positive. Let's just focus on what we have right now. So you've seen how I've achieved that. So let me go ahead and proceed with more things. All right, so now let's see what the customer will do. So the customer will go ahead and click on the room and try to check out. Okay, and try to book a room. So let me open here the template. So according to the template, if you click on a room, see, when I click on the room details, I'm able to see the room details. So I think this is the top photo. These are the gallery photos, and then here we have the details, and then here we have the checkout. So when you go to the checkout, this is a place where we shall now maybe do our own logic now and make sure the customer can be able to do what? To place in the order. Okay, so before we go there, let us at least have the room listing there. Let us have the room listed on our home page. Okay, let's have the room listed on our home page, the one that we've been adding. And also, after doing so, we go ahead and do what? We go ahead and do what? We go ahead and work on the logic of what? We go ahead and work on the logic of placing an order, right? Okay. So let's begin. So what we're going to do right now, So not every room is going to be on the home page. For example, not every room is going to be on the home page. So if you want to, we have to give the person who is working in the hotel or the one who is going to use the system to have ability to select the room that should be on the home page and those that should not be on the home page. So what we're going to do, we're going to add one more column in our system. We're going to add the logic of adding of saying this room should be on the home page or should not be on the home page. Okay, we can just let's just do it like this. Remember in the rooms we had status whether the room is booked or it's not booked, so we can decide using that. But right now let's just give the ability for the person to who is using the system to select this room should be on the home page, this should not be on the home page, something like that. Let's do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to our database. At least right now we have something that is beautiful that looks like this. Okay, now let us give it life. So we're going to go to our database. So I'll go to our localhost PHP admin and go to our HotelPro database. HotelPro database. Here it is. So I'm going to come here to rooms and then add one more columns. Okay, I will add one more column. So come here to structure and then come here one more column. Okay, come here and say it is. So I'll come here and say, so how should we call this column? Say show at home. So it should show at home page or something like this. Display at home page, something like this. Okay, so maybe show at home, show display, something like, you can put anything that you want. Let me go show at home. So I can make variable character. It will be yes or no. So let me just put here 55 and make it nullable by default, and then again change it to as defined and say maybe by default a room should show at home page. So let me say yes. Okay, so I go ahead and add this to the to the rooms. So in our rooms column, in our rooms data, now we shall have a field called show at home page. So let's go back to our admin.php and then go to the rooms, and then in this room edit we're going to put one more field. I don't know why this guy is doing like this. Okay, we're going to put one more field. Let's try to submit and see if there's any issue. Everything is okay. All right, I don't know why this thing is complaining by default. Maybe there is some error that we're not cleaning. Okay, maybe I think there's some error that we're not cleaning. What we're going to do, okay, we're going to add, let's first focus on one thing. So I'm going to add here one more column here on the next to the room status. I want to put show at home page either to be yes or no. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to that file. So we're going to admin room create.php and then go to the status next to this status. Okay, so next to this status, room status, we're going to duplicate this room status. Okay, and then call this one. So I'm just going to put here the column called, the name of the column going to call show at home. Okay, so and then here I'm going to put the text show at home page. Okay, show at home page, that's what I shall call it. So it will be required, it will be having the default value of room show at home, and then we shall put here by default will be yes, put here yes and then no. So no, like this. All right, so after doing so, let me go ahead. So you'll see that I have to reduce these columns at least. Let's make this one to be 333. To be 3 columns that should appear here. So I'll come here and make this one to be so there are how many already? There were 4, so I'll make sure to be 3. So 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So I'm going to have 4 columns there. So I'll put here 3 and then put here 3 and then put here 3. So let's go ahead and refresh. So we shall see our room is now fitting there. Show at home page should be, it is a yes or no. You can see that. Alright, so let's go ahead and collect it. Don't forget to collect it, otherwise it will not be saved. So at show at home page, I'll just simply come here, show at home, come on top here and add it under the things that you're collecting. So next the status, I can duplicate this one and add show at home, and also make sure that you're also collecting it when they are editing. So this is when it is what? This is when it is creating However, you can, by the way, you can write this thing only at once. You put it on top there, and then you'll be using it in other scenarios. And then let's come and duplicate this one and make this one when it is editing, show at home. So that is okay now. Now this, when it is successfully submitted, I think we need to, so let's come here to session. You see, we have these form errors, so we have to clean it every time we submit successfully at least. Otherwise, we shall be having these kind of issues before we even start working. So let's always clean it. So I'll come here when it is going to redirect, or as soon as we finish saving, here where there is header, I first clean the session errors. So clear this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and clear it and set. So I'll be doing that before we do what? Before we do the header redirect. I first clear the session errors. Alright, you see, I first clear them, then I set the message. So by doing like that, we shall not be having this kind of issue. So let me go ahead and put here then, for example, I go ahead and submit. For example, let me say no and see if it will save. So by default it has been yes. If I submit successfully, so if I come back to edit, you'll see that the error is gone, like there's no error, and the no has been saved. Right, I tried to change the image and there was some issue. Let's try to change the image maybe and see if there's no issue. Submit. See, when I submit the image, it's something weird that happens. Room categories, it takes me to room categories. Let's fix that very fast. Main photo. Alright, so here the rooms, and you see here it is redirecting us to main categories. Okay, so here there's some issue, I think. Let me die here. Name is required. Let's try to come to this and refresh. See, so everything is okay. If you don't change anything, now the problem is coming when you're submitting the real photo. Let's submit. You see, this is the issue that we're getting. Post content exceeds, okay, the image is so heavy and we have to increase our post content. Let's see, the image is so heavy, I think that's why. So you can just go to your php.ini and increase that and increase so this error is popular. You can find how to solve it from here. Just go to php.ini, and then if you're getting this error, just go to php.ini and then increase the size of the upload, and then increase the size of the upload. Okay, just go to php.ini and then increase the size of the upload. I think, let me fix that. I don't know whether it's not going to waste much of your time. Okay, let's fix that. Alright, I'll fix it on my own, but you just search for your file php.ini. It is in your XAMPP folder, and then go ahead and increase that. So I can just simply come here, for example, to my applications, come to MAMP, then come to Bean, then come to PHP, and then come to, I think this is the PHP that I'm using. Let me see the PHP that I'm using. I'm using PHP what? PHP 8.2. PHP 8.2 here. Then come here to Bean, and then come to php.ini. Where can I find it? Configuration, it is here. Then we read of the code. Right, so in your XAMPP it will almost the same structure. Just search for php.ini. Okay, so if you cannot get it, just search on internet. There are so many solutions for getting that php.ini. It is inside your XAMPP folder, okay, in the bin folder. So let me see, this is mine, so it has been accepting that. So the max upload size, it is 20 MBs, so I can make it maybe 2 GBs, something like that. can make also this one to be 200 MBs, 2 GBs, like this. Save. After saving, then go ahead and restart your XAMPP. So I'll restart mine, and that's so problem resolved. So the problem has been the image that I've been uploading. It was so heavy. It has been so heavy. So one I've been using for testing, right? It has been so heavy. So after doing so, I'll go ahead. After doing so, let's go ahead and refresh now our project. Refresh, try to upload. Yeah, it's not working. It is exceeding the, I don't know how heavy the image is. However, let me save this. But in case you get that problem, that is how you can solve it. Okay, so post content is exceeding. So how heavy is that image, by the way? Let me go ahead and use the image that is not heavy. Let me come here and say, change this one to list. Alright, size. The image has been so heavy. Let me just get a light image like this one. It's also still heavy. Try to upload, see it will change it accordingly. Alright, so let's proceed. Now we have the images that are showing on the home screen and the one that are not. I mean, you have the products, I mean the rooms that should show on the home screen, the one that should not show on the home screen. So if I submit, that's what I have. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed now to our project. So I'll come to our main page. Okay, so let me come to our main project. Let's make this button to be taking you to the main project, I mean to the main home. So we shall go to header. Dashboard header, and then go to where there is logo and put here what so we can be defining let's go to functions. So let's go to function. Let's put a function called URL. This function of URL, it will be returning the what? It will be returning the project link. Okay. So by default equals to null. So this is how it is going to look like. So this is going to be our main URL or the main link. I can call this one maybe link. I can say maybe base URL. Our base URL is going to be that, and then we are going to check if the path is not null. Is null, we return the base URL. If it's not null, we go ahead and return, we add there the path. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the where our project is located. So here where your project is located, and come and put it here. Okay, so this is where the project is located. So it means now if you want to now get the URL, for example, now I come here to header, so I'll put here PHP equals to, I go ahead and call just our URL like this. So it will get now the link of the URL. Okay, so if I come and refresh here, you'll see that when I move my mouse over here, it's taking us to our main our main project. Okay, taking us to our main project. Alright, so that is how you can, let me just do like this, and so I can just check if this path is beginning with the front. Say check if path starts with that, so if I can check for it. Otherwise you add it there. Okay, so I'll first check if the path is not empty. If so So I can put here and is empty. Okay, so that's it. It is null or it's not. It is empty. If it is null or it's empty, I'll return the base URL. If it's not, I'll check if it has the first thing is beginning with this. Otherwise, I just add it to the main path. If it doesn't, I just return this. So by doing so, we shall have something like this. All right, we shall have something like this. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to home page. Let's go back to home page. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put the room listing. So I'm going to put here our rooms. I'm going to put here our rooms. So shall we do that? We shall just simply come to let's come to here to the main index.php, index.php, and then we come to here where there is rooms and services. However, we are going to also do the public head and the rest. But before we do that, let's first make sure that these rooms are listing here in a cleaner way. So these are the rooms and suites. So if I come here and search for these, so let's come here on top, PHP. So let's put here a variable called home rooms. Okay, so by default we can make it a what? We can make it an empty thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and include the HTML, require once functions. Okay, so after require once functions, so I'm just going to come here to where there is rooms, admin rooms. Well, it's just going to be much more of this. Okay, admin rooms. So just going to simply say you can just simply put it directly here and say db select equals to rooms, home rooms, or the home page rooms. You can just simply come and say maybe home page. So the thing that you'll be putting on the home page, you can say maybe home page rooms, like this, equals to db select, and then you say rooms. However, remember we have passed the condition, so here we're going to pass the where. Okay, so you're going to pass the where. Remember, our where is that show at home. You should be having show at home set as what? As yes. So if I come here and come to our admin create and look for show at home, so this show at home, it should be yes. So I'll put here our array and then over where and put this one. Also, sorry, this where has to come as a what? As a string, not an array. It has to come as a what? As a string. Okay, so we're going to say showrooms. Just simply say where showroom equals to. So you put equal sign equals to, and then let me make this one to be double quotes, equals to yes, like this. So here we shall be getting where showrooms equals to yes. So let's go ahead and try to dump what we have and we see what we've come up with. So just simply come and say print underscore r and then come and die here and save, come and refresh. You'll see that we have our room, okay, where the showroom is yes. So you have at least one room there. So let's try to go to admin. Let's try to go to admin and see. So admin stroke admin. Let's go and try to change this room and make it to be no, not to show at home page. So if I save, I come and refresh here, you see there's no room that is showing at home page. I hope you've seen that. So let's go ahead and say show at room and make it yes, submit. You'll see now the rooms are showing at. Alright, so that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is the data of the room. I can copy it for the sake of, and then I come here and create my comment and put that data there. Maybe you shall use it for benchmarking on it. So let me delete everything here. I'll delete everything here. Now what we're going to do, come and save here. So I'm going to come to this, okay, where there's rooms and suites. I'm going to come here and replace this HTML with what? With the loop of the rooms that we actually have in our database. So I'll just simply come here and say copy rooms and suites. So I'll search for it in this page. It is here. So see rooms and suites. If I can come and try to change here and save, it should be changing. So it is not the one. So I undo and look for another one. So there's another one here. I think it should be next to the, let's try to search for this word. Okay, let's try search for this word. The word is here. Okay, yeah, I think it's this one. Okay, line 3 to 6. So come and refresh. You see, it has changed. Okay, so I try to change it to see that I'm in the right thing. So you can see here there is a HTML, that is looping through what? You see, there's a HTML that is looping. I mean, sorry, there's a list of HTML. You have here all carousel, all theme, and then you have here items of. So you see, this is the first item. This is the second item of rooms, the item of rooms. So this is something that we're going to loop to make sure that we have also what we want. So let me first come and delete these others. Don't worry, we shall come to them. Let me first come and delete these ones. Okay, so I can first comment them. So if I first comment them, we shall delete them later. If I comment them, come and refresh, you will see that we are going to have at least one room there. Okay, so there are 2 rooms. I mean, there's still more. Okay, show you. I want to comment them so it can remain at least one room, and then I show you how we're going to loop to come. I'm going to show you how we can loop to come up with what? With multiple rooms. Okay, so it is one only that the carousel, it is showing the endless loop. Okay, so the rooms are there, but it is one room. You see, now it is only one room. Okay, and see here the pagination is only one room. Okay, so after doing so, now the next thing that we're going to do is now to try to loop through the rooms that we have to see that we come up with something like this. All right, so let's go ahead and get our home rooms. This is the one here, home rooms. So I'll come back to our section. Okay, so I'm going to loop, and inside that loop I'm going to put this square flip, and that's the one that will cause for us multiple rooms. So I'm going to say here loop. So I'll just simply come here and say open PHP simply say for, put here for loop, and then you can say maybe item, you can say item, then come and open, and close this. Okay, then you close also the for loop inside here like this. So inside here I can just simply come and say as. Alright, let's do that. Okay, I can just simply say as this. So as item. So inside here, inside this loop, you see how I've designed my loop. Inside the loop, it's where I'm going to put the room template. Okay, so I'm going to put the room template. So I can just simply come and cut this, how it is there, and then come and paste it there. Okay, come and paste it there. So I save. I come and save. You'll see that still having the same result. However, right now we can now be able to do what? To change the content that is inside here, because the data that we're having, the data that is required here, we already have it in this item. Okay, in this item. For example, I want to change the name. Okay, I want to change the name of the room. So I'll come to where there is, for example, the name is here, Junior Suite. So I'll come here and say, you can put the category instead of the name, but let me go ahead and put here the name of the room here, and just simply say, so I'll just look and say PHP, put equal sign, and then put here name. All right. So if I come and refresh now, we should be able to see the name changing. You see, the name has changed to the one that we have on the dashboard in our database. If I come here and try to change, for example, I'll come and call this one Junior suite, and I save, come and refresh, you'll see it has changed to junior suite. Just because we only have one room there, that's why we're having this. So now going to work on the image in the next video. Going to make sure that the image that is going to display here is a correct image, and also go ahead and put, for example, the number of people that are allowed there, the Wi-Fi, if the breakfast is there or not, and then put the details. And when someone clicks on the detail, we should be able to see now the complete room listing. So that's it for today. We have managed to make a good landing page for a project. So all that's remaining with is now to make it have life in a way that whatever I click on is doing what? Is displaying accordingly. So that's what we'll be doing in the next lecture. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this at this point. We meet in the next lecture. We're going to proceed from here. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Make sure that everything is working. Even if you find some challenges, just know that's part of a journey of becoming a very powerful programmer. Otherwise, without facing challenges, then you're not going to become a programmer. It's going to be hard for you. So challenges are part of the journey. So just know that it's not magic. Everything that I'm doing here is doable. Only what it needs just for you to give it time and make sure that you understand. Once you understand, you'll see that you'll even come up with your own ideas, so you can even be able to do things that are bigger than what I'm doing at this moment. Alright, that's it for today. Goodbye and see you in the next lecture.